Welcome to SFN, your preeminent source for space and defense news and all things tangentially related. We're your hosts, loyal to the foil here at Houston, Mission Control. And we've got Alara of Sirius in low Earth orbit. And we're here live every Sunday night.
Man, here we are, Space Force News live Sunday night. Man, I don't know why, but I'm super excited to be here tonight. Foxhole absolutely won't connect.
Nope.
Foxhole is not happening tonight, you guys. So I hope you're watching
curtains
on DLive, Twitch, where else? YouTube or Rockfin, because Foxhole, I have tried like 5 times to retoggle it, and it is not happening tonight. I'm gonna tell you right now. Foxhole's not happening. I don't know what's going on with Foxhole, but it's not happening. What's up? And I see people in the chat, so I know they can't hear me. What's going on, First Branch, Plant Patriot? Yeah, you lost Red Pill. That's Plant Patriot. You lost Red Pill because Foxhole is having big problems tonight. So I hope you can make your way over to DLive or Twitch or Rockfin or some other place, YouTube, because Foxhole's having big issues tonight. But it's good to see you guys nonetheless. BFOFIA, Texas Bear 77. We are still live. We are just not live on the Foxhole. What's going up on US Anon? Man, it's so good to see you guys. Divine Fractal, what's going on? Michael Scott, Christina Fisher, Plant Patriot. Oh, you made your way over to Twitch. Awesome. Rainbow Snuggle Friends, Lotus Poet. It's good to see you. Samantha, Paula Russo, Jay Brewskis, Cad Spotter, Claudette, what's up, man? Here we are, Sunday nights. Look, Alara got her audio fixed. We're winning. Not winning on the Foxhole tonight, but we're still winning, right? Foil? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, man. What's going on tonight? We don't
even really, do we know?
We do. I don't think we really even know tonight, but we
kind of know.
That's the
we're
important
here.
part. We're absolutely here.
That's the only thing that matters.
And we're gonna go through some. That's right. With the Patriots, with the Space Triots. The
Space Triots.
That's right.
Right.
So, good to see you guys. Heart Whisperer, good to see you. Thumper Rose, good to see you. Rain, it looks like all the Foxholers are making their over. No, Lala! There's my Lala.
Yeah, hey!
There's my Lala. We're neighbors now. I'm so close to you. This is so exciting. I will see you at the Secret Space Conference, which is, for everybody who isn't aware yet, the Secret Space Conference is in Grafton, Illinois, May 2nd through the 5th. You can go to secretspaceconference.info for tickets. They're $444. Miss Lala Deaton will be doing the music. There will be lots of amazing speakers. Foyle and I will be there just livening up the party as usual. And we'll be repping Space Force News, of course. Selling our gear, hanging out with everybody. So, yeah, that'll be lots of fun. Definitely come and join us for that event. That is Tyler and Aaron's conference that they're putting on in Illinois in May. So, yeah, I'm just so excited to see everybody, man. Jonas Ark, what's going on? It looks like all the Foxholders are making their way over to DLive. So that's great. We're winning. That's excellent. So, yeah, look, man, the audio's fixed. We're completely good to go. Man, like completely good to go. This is exciting. So let's see, as far as what we will be going in tonight, SF Orbital Prime program, SF Vax Refusal, big shocker, hypersonic missile defense, Boeing satellite internet, China's nuclear weapons, water detected in a distant galaxy. I wonder if there's life out there in the universe besides us. You think, Foyle? What do you think? No. Couldn't possibly be. No way. Let's see. What else? Robot social skills. Facebook shuts down facial recognition. There's some weird stuff going on with Facebook, Foyle, to be honest.
Meta.
I don't know what's going on with Facebook, but there's some, I don't know, between the Meta and them shutting down and then now there's no facial recognition. I don't know, man.
I don't believe that.
It's getting weird.
For a minute.
General Index Research Tool Deepmind 2. Bill Nelson on UFOs. So this is kind of a big deal. Like, he kind of came right out and said it without saying it. And nobody seems to be talking about it. It's kind of a big deal, what he said. So we'll be going into that. Stephen Greer gets caught with flares and a fake CE5 incident. Isn't that interesting? So we will be going into a little bit of that. We're gonna be heavy on the UFOs tonight, you guys. We're gonna be doing a lot of UFOs tonight, and you know, just the usual that we like to get into. Thank you for the taco, Dodie, Danny. So much appreciate
and welcome, Trusty Turnip, for welcome to your first time here. Fantastic. We love
Trusty
to see
Turnip's a first timer on the Space Force News.
First timer, right?
Yeah, Trusty Turnip. I used to be in a spaceship, but then I moved to South Carolina, and now I am. What do you call it, Foil? When they take you out of the ship and they put you in the plant.
You're grounded, fam. You're grounded.
Yeah, I got grounded. I'm grounded now. Yeah, I've been grounded a lot this week. But anyways, yeah, so I'm grounded now. It happens. Truth and Quest with Aaron Moriarty comes in with the Greer is CIA. Yeah, well, that wouldn't surprise me one bit, considering his ties to the Rockefellers and everything else. So, yes, we would definitely say that Stephen Greer is highly suspect. I will say that his documentary Unacknowledged was fantastic. It helped wake me up after the things I'd been through, and it helped explain a lot of things to me. But beyond that, I've heard too much about Greer, so that absolutely would not surprise me to find out that that's exactly what he is. So, whatever on Greer, right? Let's see, super chats I have to thank: Heart Whisperer, Phil Christophers, and FZ. Thank you so much. I cannot see the foxhole tonight. Let me try to retoggle the foxhole one more time. I'm going to give it a good old college try, man. We're going to try it one more time. What's going on, Cosmic Origins? Where is your old lady, man? Tell her to message me. So, good to see you, though. Tell her I said hello. Let me go back to the screen and see if I can get the foxhole to connect. Man. Struggle was real. Oh. Ooh, I might have got the foxhole to connect. Look at that. Look at that. I didn't think that was happening tonight, but it just happened.
What?
Now I gotta wait for the chat to populate back in. Sorry guys, I can't see you right now. It's gonna take a second for the chat to populate back in. Hey, Foxhole, can you let me know if I am live on all platforms now and live on the Foxhole too? Because I just tried to retoggle the Foxhole and I'm hoping it works. What's going on, Tanet? Good to see you. Mike Holt. Yeah. Man, it's exciting to be Foxhole back doing the show.
And thank you, First Branch, for the 110 gold pills. Much love to you.
Thank you I'm excited to meet First Branch on Saturday. Is that this Saturday?
Yeah.
It is
this
Saturday.
That is this Saturday.
This Saturday, we will be at Cantina 76 in Greenville, South Carolina at 1 p.m. This is a meet and greet, a Foxhole meet and greet that First Branch put together. We will be there. I'm not sure who all is going, but I know me and Foil, Rise Attire, Maxinon, and Brooks Agnew is going to be going too. So that's going to be cool. I'm not sure who else is going, but yeah. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be this Saturday. Cantina 76 in Greenville, South Carolina, 1 p.m. Tacos, man, at the cafe. Thank you, Sean Joe, for your cookie. Really appreciate you. Thank you, WonderMod55. We're up and running. That's excellent. Frightening Me, you saw me on Red Pill's chat. I don't know how Frightening Me saw me on Red Pill. I only went into Red Pill's chat to leave a ship, and then I left. So I don't know how. Frightening Me, you're very observant, because I don't know how you noticed me there, because I wasn't there for long. So, okay, so what are we doing tonight? Are we doing the news? Are we doing the Space Force News tonight? Is that what we're doing? You don't know, Foil? Is that up to me, whether we're doing that or not?
Yeah, I'm just here, bro.
I feel like we should do the news. I feel like we really need to do that.
Space Force.
Man, here we go. Space Force launches Orbital Prime program to spur market. You know what? I feel like this isn't the first article. I feel like one or two of them got skipped. But hey, you know, we are where we're at. The U.S. Space Force is kicking off a new initiative to find commercially developed technologies for orbital operations. The program known as Orbital Prime will focus on the emerging market sector known as... You know what? I feel like we need music, Foil. I was really digging the music last time. I feel like we need...
There you go.
We need background music. I'm going to go find some background music right quick, because I feel like that's just what we need to do at this point. So let me...
didn't grab the good redneckitude I sent over there for you about the
No,
mandates?
I didn't know you sent me a red neckatoo. What's going on TikTok? Yeah, we've been having foxhole issues, but I'm live now on the foxhole. Look at that. That just worked right out. So how do I get some background music, fool? What do I type in? I can't do anything without my wingman.
Tokyo Lo-Fi.
No, I don't want that. I want a different one. All right.
Just type in Lo-Fi,
beggars
man.
can't be choosers, huh?
Right? Japanese Lo-Fi. It's real chill. It's what I like to listen to when I'm working.
Let's see how the token. What is this? Lo-fi chill vibe. All right.
There you go.
Hey man, if I get in trouble, it's on you, homie. Hey, that's cool. I better turn the volume down. Right? It should be just right. We'll roll with that, right? I feel like I need music while I'm doing this. You know what I mean? I think it'll make it just that much smoother. Okay, let's try this again, shall we, friends? The U.S. Space Force is kicking off a new initiative to fund commercially developed technologies for orbital operations. The program, known as Orbital Prime, will focus on the emerging market sector known as OSAM, short for On-Orbit Servicing, Assembly and Manufacturing. This includes a broad range of technologies to repair and refuel existing satellites, remove orbital debris, and create new capabilities in space. Orbital Prime is run by SpaceWorks, the Space Force arm of the Air Force Technology Incubator AFWERX. In 2020, AfterWorks, I'm going to call her AfterWorks. Is that illegal, or can I do that?
Yeah, sure.
AFWERX sponsored Agility Prime, a project to advance the market for electric-powered pilotless aircraft that take off and land vertically. Orbital Prime will be a similar effort to spur government and private investment in OSAM technologies. All right, the plan is to award Small Business Innovation Research, SBIR, with small business technology transfer contracts to complete for Orbital Prime awards. Businesses have to partner with academic and nonprofit institutions. Teams can win up to $250,000 in the first round of contracts and up to $1.5 million in the second round. Successful projects will be eligible for much larger strategic financing, awards that require companies to secure matching funds from private investors. Orbital Prime winners also will get non-monetary assets such as access to testing ranges and mentoring on regulatory and contracting processes. You know, friend, I have really got to get some glasses. Like, I really need to get... Like, I'm kind of a G. I read this stuff.
I don't
glasses,
understand.
but...
Your screen is like 727 inches across.
Yeah, but I'm 727 inches negative blind is the problem. You know what I mean? Like, and you know what's crazy? I used to have 20/20 vision. I don't know what happened to my vision.
What happens when you drive? Are you blind when you drive?
No, not exactly. My vision, after I woke up, my vision... Look,
I became... suspect.
Check this out. I became dyslexic after my awakening. My vision... I swear to God, my vision went completely out. And then on top
better
of that,
lately, yes.
I got somewhat retarded, like semi-retarded. Too. Like my left brain stopped working. My only my right brain would work, and it's been a real struggle ever since, guys. But you're so patient with me. I love you. What's going on better lately? We're looking so forward to your holiday. What is it? I don't know what
extravaganza
it is.
of sorts.
Yeah, but
right?
It's gonna
be great.
That's right.
It'll
It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. So,
wait a minute, Whiskey Blue, because I sit right up on my computer, whereas Alara wants to be all
I like
back
to chill. Yeah,
in the way.
Alara likes to chill. She
sit
didn't
right
do
here
all
so
that.
I can reach
That's
everything.
Right. But no,
Whatever.
I really just don't know how to use the zoom on my Canon. I really don't know how to. I don't know how to zoom
Thanks,
it
Miracle
in.
Girly.
So it's way back here, and I don't know how to zoom in until I learn, or somebody messages me like, Laura, this is how you zoom in your camera. We get Alara.
There's gotta be a
distance.
button, bro.
There is a button, bro, but I don't know where that button is. So it's one step at a time. You know what I mean? One step at a time. One step at a time. All right, so at least 800 members of the Air Force Space Force refused the COVID vaccine. Shout out to them.
Thank God.
At least 800 active duty members of the Air Force and Space Force refused to get the COVID vaccine by Tuesday, The first deadline for serving members of the U.S. military to comply with an order by Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin to get vaccinated, defense officials said on Wednesday. The Air Force granted 866 exemptions, including 1,634 for medical reasons and 232 for administrative reasons, such as a person is about to leave the military. No request for a religious exemption. Let's try that again. No requests for religious exemptions have been approved, but 4,933 are still under review. More than 10,300 members of the Air Force and Space Force remain unvaccinated, officials said. That figure includes 2,753 people who have not started getting the vaccine, have not applied for an exemption, and have not reported that they are refusing it. Now that deadline has passed, many of these men and women will be brought in for counseling. Those who refused could begin the disciplinary process. You know, it's funny. I've talked to a couple people in the military, and they've said the same thing to me, that that people in the military are just not getting it. Like, they're just not going to get it. You know what I mean? Like, they're like not really telling anybody. They're just not going to get it. Right? That's what I would do.
And Miracle Girly, thank you for the cookie. And no, Alara does not lean back when she drives. As a matter of fact, as far as I can tell, her damn no, your seat is so close to the wheel. I tried to get in to move your car the other day. I was like,
shut up, Foil.
Somebody help. It was terrible. Terrible.
You're a liar. She's such a liar, you guys. Don't listen to her. She lies.
Alara?
She lies.
That seat is all the way up on the wheel. I had to put it back like, good God in heaven. It was something. You see my truck, I'm back.
I love when you throw me under the bus. It's great. We do that to each other, though, so it's fine. It's completely fine. This is fine. So, let's see. Let's go into...
Thank you frightening me for praying for Caesar.
Yeah, thank you. By the way. Yes, we need prayers for Caesar because we don't know what's going on with Caesar.
Please.
And it's causing a lot of drama around here. So...
Bro.
Yeah, so
my
Caesar definitely needs prayers. Yeah. Thank you, guys. I do not drive like a granny, and I'm not a terrible driver, and I don't put the seat up to the steering wheel. Foil's telling lies. She always does that.
I half want to call you all the way out with your whole full government name. You listen, ma'am.
Hey! Don't be doing all that, dude.
You are up like this. Let me just specify that.
Maybe I scooted the seat forward for some particular reason, okay? That
for your feet to reach. For your little short legs to reach.
I am taller than you are. Let's be real here.
Bro.
How tall are you?
5'6".
Okay, I'm shorter than you. Alright, so maybe it just seems that way because I'm shorter than you. I don't know. I tried, guys.
Short lives matter, D-Patriot says.
Yeah. Hypersonic missile defense is a job for the Space Force. I hope so, you know?
I know, right? What else? They better be doing something.
Man. All right.
Defend something.
Oh, where were we sitting on here the whole time when I changed it? I love when that happens. That's hilarious. The recent revelation that China had tested 2 hypersonic glide missiles has rocked the American national security establishment, according to Bloomberg. Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Mark Milley, suggests... Oh, and we love him, don't we? Yeah, man.
He's great.
Our Rainbow Milley. Let's call him Rainbow Milley.
Leyland says Alarasaurus has tiny arms.
All right. So Rainbow Milley suggested that tests approached a Sputnik moment, harkening back to the Soviet launch of the first Earth satellite, which also proved the capability of delivering a nuclear warhead anywhere on Earth with a ballistic missile. A recent article in Space News suggests that a nuclear-capable intercontinental range hypersonic glide missile presents a challenge for the American military. The Chinese missile is hard to track when it is in the mid-range stage of its flight, which can occur over the South Pole, bypassing American missile defenses. Once the missile re-enters the atmosphere, it can glide to its target from any direction, making it difficult to current terminal stage defenses to engage and destroy. The Defense Department has already started to develop a constellation of low Earth orbit sensors capable of tracking hypersonic glide vehicles more accurately.
Low Earth orbit sensors like Starlink?
Ooh, I hadn't really thought of that, man. You got an
Where'd
excellent
our music
point.
go?
That's an excellent.
Well, I
I'm
told
not
you it was
sure.
like a space fence. We talked about this, I think, on like episode 2. We had this whole discussion
he's
where I
up to
went,
I think Elon, I think you're ICC, is what I think, and I think you've got it all, and I think you're just running game on the public. But that's fine. That's fine. This is fine. So, but that's what I think. I'm just being blunt. So. The Defense Department has already started to develop a concept. Oh wait, I already did this, didn't I? America's ballistic missile defenses are still inadequate to stop a determined nuclear strike on the American homeland. At best, it will ward off an attack by a rogue country such as North Korea or Iran. Just decloak a ship, man. What are they holding over your head? Just one ship. Just decloak one ship. You can say it was, I mean, you can say whatever you want, really. But just do it to humor us, right? You troll people all the time. So
"Aw,
just
thanks,
decloak
I
the
find
ship.
it for the ship." And will he break it for the can who says,
Do you
"Give
think
to
if
the
I
kid, Mark
beg,
Milley, let's go, Brandon"?
I'm convinced that Elon has ships now. I don't. When did I reach this conclusion? The other night we were listening to Lou Elizondo. I was like, that's it. I already thought he was ICC. I've been telling you that for a while. I was like, this dude's ICC. You do not get in a position like that with that much
he's
money
their
and
space
that much power
poster boy.
unless you're in the club. It doesn't happen. So I'm not buying it. The rocket show. I'm not buying none of it. I'm watching you, Elon. I'm watching you. You know what I mean? All right, so where are we going from here? Do we even know? Not tonight, do we?
I don't think we know. And
All
yes,
right.
Viper, space fence. Like we built a big wall.
We don't
It's the
trust
most glorious
anyone,
wall.
do we?
We built it in space, right?
All right, here we go. We're moving on to our favorite part.
The King of Mars.
I'm so much more entertained now that I can hear the music when those bumpers play.
It's great having the music in the background, isn't it? It gives it kind of like a chill.
Well, no, I used to only see the bumper, but remember I couldn't hear anything. Then Rise fixed
Right.
everything, and now I can actually hear.
Thank God for Rise, right?
Thank God for Rise.
This
man.
Saturday is going to be great. Tacos, you know, and Brooks is going to ride up on his motorcycle. Watch, he's going to ride up on his motorcycle like a total G. We're going to eat tacos. It's going to be great. Can't wait, guys. It's going to be fantastic.
gonna be great.
If you guys are anywhere near the area, you should really go because it's going to be fun. I love hanging out with Patriots, man. It's great. All right, it's not the decision we wanted, says Jeff Bezos, losing his mind to prevent NASA from going to the moon with SpaceX. Elon Musk's
boy.
company SpaceX may once again work for NASA to get astronauts to the moon. The federal judge... Yes, this one is not highlighted, Miracle Girly. I could hear her thinking. Isn't that funny? I had to answer her. That was weird. Okay, Elon Musk's company SpaceX may once again work with NASA to get astronauts to the moon. The federal judge who is handling the case of Blue Origin, Jeff Bezos' aerospace company, against the United States government for the contracts that Musk's firm agreed with the aerospace company. This means that Starship will continue to plan to bring humans to the moon. Faced with the judge's ruling, Jeff Bezos commented through his Twitter account, "This is not the decision we wanted, but we respect the judgment of the court, and with NASA and SpaceX, full success in the contract." In April this year, 2021, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration chose Elon Musk's company with the aim that it would develop, manufacture, and operate 2 flights of his Starship spacecraft to land on the moon. In addition to SpaceX, the companies Dianetics and Blue Origin were competing for this public contract. After the results were released, Bezos' company sued the United States government in the federal claims court of the country, questioning the illegal and inappropriate evaluation by NASA of the proposals submitted by the lunar program. This started a legal battle that threatened to delay the progress of the plan to land humans on the moon. However, on Thursday, November 3rd, the judge's decision was announced. You know how much I just love to talk about Elon. Miracle Girly coming on with the cookie. Here's a cookie for being psychic. Ha ha ha. Yeah, right? Don't tell anybody, Miracle Girly. Shh, don't let them know. Because some people will get super weird about it if they knew. Alright, so... We got no toilet for returning SpaceX crew. Stuck using diapers. Man, the hazards of space foil, right?
Gotta
Like,
suck.
bruh, Like, bruh, can you imagine? Like, we got no toilets, so you're gonna have to wear a diaper. Like, really? For my return
Do you
trip?
remember when that chick astronaut wore a diaper to drive across country to go murk either her husband or the chick that was cheating with her husband? This was a few years ago. Stole NASA diapers and wore them so she could drive across country without stopping, so that she could go. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. It was a chick astronaut, like literally jacked the diapers, wore them so that she didn't even have to stop on her way to go murk or try to murk somebody.
I kind of like trucks, not truck stops. Why did I just say truck stops?
Woo,
Yeah,
buddy.
go ahead.
Are you a Larasaurus the lot lizard? Like truck stops.
Oh man, woo! I meant rest stops. I like rest stops. Okay.
Yep.
There's no getting out of that.
Nope. Freudian slip, man. I like truck stops.
All right.
Yep.
I like. I like rest stops.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to hear my speech about why I like rest stops?
Tell us all about the rest stops.
I've been all over this country, and I love to get out in random places and just walk around. I like to see the different. It's not truck stops that get me. It's the rest stops, right? I like to see what kind of vending machines they have. I like to check out how clean their bath. I like to check out how clean their bathrooms are. I like to walk around. Say hi to the truckers. Yeah, so... Alright, so the astronauts who will depart the International Space Station on Sunday will be stuck using diapers on their way home because of their capsule's broken toilet. Bummer, right? NASA astronaut Megan, I'm not even going to look at the chat right now because I already know these people.
It's great.
These people are going to be out of hand with it, dude. I just gave them prime.
First Branch gifted a cookie for you to never say truck stops again. Thanks, Sean Joe, for the cookie. Yeah. Yeah.
There's going
lot
to be a
lizard.
meme of me as a dinosaur walking around a truck stop. I can see it
Literal
now.
lot lizard. Right.
I need some tissue, dude. That was funny. All right, so NASA Megan MacArthur described the situation Friday as suboptimal but manageable. She and her 3 crewmates will spend 20 hours in their SpaceX capsule from the time the hatches are closed until Monday morning's planned splashdown. Spaceflight is full of lots of challenges, she said during a news conference from Orbit. This is just one more. Hey, I'll tell you what one of their challenges is. Oh, I'm feeling spry tonight, boy. Let me tell you. Lying about the UFOs that they see. That's one of their challenges when they get home. Right? I wonder if they have to sign NDAs before they go to space.
I'm sure they do.
Right?
There's a couple astronauts that came back.
All over the place, right? Like, you can't get around it. They're everywhere.
Who admitted to the was it Buzz Aldrin and then reneged like a week later?
Can we show? I just want to look up. I just want to look up the astronauts when they came back from the moon mission, dude. You see their faces? It looked like somebody killed their dog, dude. That's the look you have on your face. I don't. Huh?
They cut out the didn't they? Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody older.
Let's see if I can find it right now.
Transmission.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find it right quick because that stuff is classic. Hold on, let me see if there's a YouTube, if there's something on YouTube. The astronauts when they came home from the moon.
Right.
What do I type in? Bummed out astronauts return from the moon. Look, hold on.
Yep. You guys are great. You guys are great. But
Dude,
yeah,
our
I mean,
chat
they
is the
cut
best
the
part. It's always the
transmission at
best.
some point.
Look, they don't want it. Look. Apollo 11 press conference. Look. They look
Are
so
they all
bummed
super
out, dude.
depressed?
Hold on. Look at them. Let's watch them, dude. Why not? Let's watch it. Look at how bummed out they are, dude. This is great. Hold on. We gotta watch this. Let's see how. Watch them. Super bummed out. Watch.
Of a 45-minute presentation by the Apollo 11 crew, followed by
They
question and answer.
do not look excited at
At
all.
this time, I'd like to introduce.
Look at him like, don't tell him, homie. Don't tell him. We signed an NDA. Don't tell him.
Michael Collins, Edwin Aldrin. Neil.
They look so bummed. Look at them.
Of course,
It was
Wonder
our
Mod.
pleasure to have participated in one great adventure. It's an adventure that took place not just in the month of July, but rather one that took place in the last decade.
I will now read
Where
my
are the rest
prepared
of 'em?
statement.
We all,
Where are the rest of the
here and
astronauts? That's
people
not all of them.
listening in today had the opportunity to
What's
share
Buzz
that
gonna say? Look at
adventure
Buzz. He's thinking hard about it.
over
He's
its
like,
developing and unfolding
what do I tell him?
in the past.
As long as
months
I
and
tell
years.
him there's no aliens, everything will be fine.
It's our privilege
Yeah, well,
today.
he had made a statement about it
share
and then
with
had to
you
retract his statement later.
some of
Like,
the
oh, I
details
was either he was joking
of
or
that
he didn't mean what he said or some
final month
shit.
of July. That was certainly the highlight for the three of us of that decade.
Where are the rest
We're
of them,
going
dude?
to divert a little bit from
This
the
can't be the press conference I'm looking for.
format
This is it's
of
got to be a different
past
one.
press conferences.
All right, let's move on from the moon conference. Sorry, I got on with that. Where were we? Toilets, SpaceX toilets.
Toilets.
Oh, I think
Right.
that concludes
Diapers.
my section, friend. That concludes. So we're gonna be going
Oh,
now
what?
into. Ready? Ready? That's all you, homie. Satellite images
No.
reveal China's unprecedented move.
Yeah, everybody's favorite black pill of the week, right? Yeah, I'll keep it brief this week, you guys, because we're clearly off the rails anyway. So we've talked about China building all them freaking nuclear missile silos out there. Well, turns out it's a lot worse than they thought. So there's a Pentagon report that came out that vastly underestimating China's nuclear capability, and now they have more than doubled their 2030 nuclear weapons estimate. They were thinking that China might have around 400 nukes by 2030. Now they're thinking it's closer to 1,000. And if you look, you can see they've actually made significant progress building these silos, like across vast swaths of Chinese land. Scroll down, you can see their stages of construction on these silos. If you scroll down the little pictures there, there's
Yes,
another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am, right? What else? So we were, just like we got caught off guards with their hypersonic launch, they also were vastly underestimating China's nuclear capacity. So this is, I mean, we've got like, what, 3,500 or 3,700 nukes? I mean, they will have 1,000 by 2030, but still, man, it only takes one. What else? The next one, Japan and Germany. It's kind of
We
weird.
don't
when
want
you
to
see
talk about truck
Japanese-
stops anymore. We're not going to talk about
I
truck
love
stops.
talking about your truck stop love. That's a great, fun topic for me.
Japan and Germany expand military ties as German warship sails through the region.
Yeah, I know I'm not old enough for this to really feel weird to me, but is there anybody watching that does remember World War II? I mean, does it ever kind of make you like, when you see things like Japan and Germany conducting military operations, do you ever get a little antsy about that? Because I just wonder. Apparently, this week, for the first time in like 20 years, we had a German warship dock in Japan, and they were conducting joint military exercises. I mean, this isn't, obviously everybody's eyes are on the Indo-Pacific region, and we've seen, Britain, France, the Netherlands, everybody's
Hi,
gone
Mom.
over to Japan, and hi, Mom. everybody's gone to Japan just to show their support recently, especially after China threatened to nuke them. So it's probably a good idea. So Germany had their first warship in 20 years sail on over there and hang out with our Japanese friends. And in breaking news today, right?
We're
this is
moving
kind
on,
of.
right?
Oh yeah, I told you I was just gonna keep it quick, man.
Yes, ma'am.
This was kind of crazy. So apparently this morning, the Iraqi prime minister had his home drone striked, right? Nobody has claimed responsibility for this. Now, this guy lives in the highly fortified green zone, right? So recently, the pro-Iranian party lost more than they wanted to in Iraqi parliamentary elections. And they've been protesting in the green zone recently. I can't imagine who else, other than maybe an Iranian-backed, militant group, would have the money and the capacity to drone strike the prime minister's house. Like I said, nobody's claimed responsibility, and Iran has officially, publicly denounced the attack. He did live, he's fine, but so Iraq is going to shit. Imagine that. Yeah, well, that about wraps that up.
Is that it for defense today, Foil?
That will be all.
That's it for
Right.
defense.
That will
Are
be
we
all.
Sure? Yes, ma'am.
There we go.
All right.
Yep.
So it looks like we're gonna lean heavily on disclosure and UFOs tonight, guys. So on that note, let's go ahead and go for our favorite time of the night. Always.
Nature break.
Let's do it. So let's see.
Cause you had a bad day, you take me one down, you sing a sad song,
Not funny.
turn it around.
Yes, it is.
Not really.
That cat kicked that
You work and a smile and you go for a ride.
The
'Cause
seal
you had
smiling
a
is
bad
kind of
day,
funny.
you take me-
That seal smiling is
Have
creepy.
you ever
You people and your
ever
cat
bathed
videos, man.
catnip?
Hey, listen, I told you,
Sharon,
this is you as a cat
Have you ever
for some
done it?
reason.
Get out of here. I'm tripping my tits off. Hey, Sharon, listen to me. Have you ever bathed in catnip? Sharon, have you ever done it? Get out of here. I'm tripping my tits off. Hey,
That's
Sharon.
not funny. That was
listen to me.
totally
Have you
not
ever-
funny. I should have gone through. Whenever I don't monitor
one
the
is
nature
funny.
break, guys, it gets out of hand. This one is funny though. I will say that this one's funny. Let's watch this one.
Monitor the nature break.
No,
Oh yeah, that one's great.
no. I said no, Max.
The cat's about to
No.
whoop ass. Look.
You're mean.
Yep.
No.
Yep. It's
Maxwell.
coming. Here we go. Look at the eyes. Boom. Knockout punch. Right. Oh, I respect cats for that reason alone.
No.
Like they tell you,
kind of
like it's
dick,
coming.
man.
Like, hey, it's coming, dude. Just keep going, right? Like I'm gonna
I
knock
said
you out,
no, Max.
and the humans don't listen, and then
No. You're mean.
the cat just checks the
No.
shit out of you. That's how it works.
Maxwell.
Go on, Maxwell. Boom.
Thanks, CO2 Dave, for the shades.
Score 1 for Maxwell. Excellent. Oh,
He's
man.
amped.
Right? We could have used another nature break. I'm not feeling fulfilled by that.
Well, those have been on there for 3 weeks, so.
I know. Well, we probably should have picked another one.
Miracle Girlie says, "Did I
your
tell you I
number-
met optometrists of astronauts? Women come back fine. The physiology of men get messed up. The different genders react to space different physiologically." Yes. No, you didn't tell me that, but yes, you are correct. They do.
Yeah. Nice, Kim, Florida Patriot. Nice gif. I love that. That's great. I can't help it. On D Live, I love the gifs. Like, I really do. Like, it kind of brightens my day. I love
The
to see
stickers
their-
are the best part of D Live.
Yeah, when they put it, they're not gifts, they're stickers. Are they stickers or are they gifts? We don't know.
They're gift stickers.
So Foil made sauce today. Foil makes, just so you guys know, Foil makes amazing sauce, right? So I made my eggplant, I put her sauce on there, and I was like, yeah, right? And I'm like all into it. And then she makes some with the pasta, and I was like, screw it. I don't normally eat like starch or carbs or any of that, right? And I see the pasta with the sauce on it, and I'm like, ugh. So I make like a whole bowl, and now I feel terrible because I ate the eggplant, and I ate a whole bowl of Foil's pasta.
I'm Italian, and there will be pasta in abundance here. You just gotta give in.
The family
to the
comes
dark
and
side,
kidnaps
man.
all the sauce, though. I had to go in and get
They
it while
do
I
come
could get it because they come and take
kidnap
all the sauce, and it's gone quick with quickness. But I got in. I got me some sauce. You know, what I mean? I had a good day.
Right.
Thank you, First Branch, for the cookie. Truck stops matter. That's right. Truck stops absolutely matter. And I don't know how this went off the rails in the way that it did today, but that's fine. I'm cool with that. We all know that.
Do you know I love
control
shit
myself.
shows are my favorite.
Better than anybody. And I'm fine with
These
that.
are my favorite shows.
I don't get in my feelings about it. So, all right, let's see. Where are we moving on to from? I guess that means we're moving on to science, Foil. So, science. All right. Water detected in a galaxy 12.8 billion light years away.
Yeah, buddy. So they've got this big. Thank you, Trick Pony, for the 100 gold pills. They've got this big array in the Atacama Desert, and they can use it to look like. Basically, they're looking back in time when they do it. I mean, the farther you look out, the farther back in time you're looking. You know what I mean? So they found a galaxy that is almost 13 billion light years away from where we're at.
Fringe Dweller coming with the cans says Foil's always got the sauce. It's true. Foil literally always has the sauce. Whether it's kitchen sauce or it's new sauce. She's always got the sauce. And Miracle Girlie coming with the cookie. Cookie for Foil. She finds sauce. She makes sauce. She is just saucy.
Saucy.
Absolutely saucy. That's why we love Loyal to the Foil. All right, please continue, Foil. I'll shut up now.
No, it's all good. I told you, just feel free to jump in whenever. So we've got this galaxy. It's like 13 billion light years away. There you go.
Yeah.
It's like 13 billion light years away from Earth's location, and they are able to use this array in the desert to detect certain molecular patterns in the clouds, in the actual galactic dust clouds surrounding these places. And what they found was obviously freaking water, right?
That seems important.
A little. Think about that. I mean, well, hold on. And it wasn't just water. They found water and carbon monoxide. These are building blocks for life.
Right.
You can find that
in
a galaxy that is 13 billion years old.
That means there's probably life everywhere, huh?
Yeah, I mean, kind of extrapolate that there for a minute.
They're not going to get along with it. There's no aliens lying much longer. It's just not going to work out.
No, not at all.
They're going to have to come on with it.
You know, it's crazy. There's actually two galaxies that are kind of colliding at this point, and they're merging into one, right? But I mean, they were literally able to see water and carbon monoxide molecules in the larger of the two galaxies. You know, these are first generation elements. So, I mean, like I said, these are the building blocks of life. So obviously, I think it's fair that we can probably assume they can find that shit all over the place.
I'm going to get... This isn't going to end with the truck stop thing. You realize this is going to go on and on and on and
you
on.
Started
and all
it.
I did was accidentally say truck stop instead of rest stop. Don't give me that look. When you give me that look, they think it means something. It doesn't mean shit.
You meant it. You love the truck stops. Just admit it. It's all right. Truckers' lives matter, man.
Jenny Callie coming with the pear character that does the lovey-dovey dance with his eyes blowing red hearts in the air. Thank you. Thank you, Jenny Callie. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that.
All right, that's great.
Woo! Right.
That's fantastic. All right, so where were we? The galaxy and the
Yeah, well, I mean, this can serve as our space weather.
huge solar flare,
update.
right? Like, yeah. Huge solar storm from Cannibal Sun eruption could be even bigger than Halloween flare and knock out power, guys. So the solar stuff is ramping up, man.
Yeah,
And don't
now,
say nothing about the sun, because the sun has news, so does the news. The news has news. You thought those tabloids when you were a kid talking about aliens all the time were full of it. You thought they were a joke. Right?
Hey,
Let
well,
me
you
find
saw
out.
Men in Black
Those are
when
more
they were looking for
accurate.
cases. Yeah, what did they do? They got the tabloids. That's where they found their info, right? That's where
That's
the
right.
real intel is, guys.
That's where the
Keep
where
it
the
100.
truth lies. That's right.
Yep. It's freaking tabloids.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I suck at solar weather, but I will tell you this. Apparently, last week, the sun emitted 3 massive coronal ejaculations, okay? And they are headed straight for Earth. And it might be a ruckus now. Let me tell you, they're talking about power grids going down and
I
whatnot.
just spit out my water. Luckily not on the desk, on the floor.
What'd you think I was going to say about this? It's a perfect opportunity to revamp that. Thank you, Samantha, for the super chat. Here's for your
Perfect
next
time to bring
truck
back
stop.
the sun ejaculate. Right. Perfect
Yes,
time.
I mean, come on.
She
it's
couldn't
perfect.
resist. That's right. She
I
couldn't
could
resist.
not resist that. And this
Hugs,
what happened.
Adam.
It just jizzed out all these protons. They're speeding towards Earth, and they're going to smash right in. Whatever. Photons, protons, whatever. It's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy. Yeah. As a matter of fact, they think that these things will all 3 of them are directly headed for Earth and will probably start hitting on Thursday. They're literally expecting there to be some power grid outages and whatnot when this happens. Like, and the third sun ejaculation, they're calling a cannibal. It's moving faster. It's moving faster than the other 2, even though it was the last one that happened. Hey, that's what happened. Yeah, it's moving faster than the other 2, even though it was the last one, and it's probably going to be the most disruptive, apparently.
That was the best pseudo-profound bullshit I've ever heard.
Sliding it right in there, man.
See, guys, even people with master's degrees can come up with some pseudo-profound bullshit when they don't want to read their article, right?
I mean, that's what it says.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
fine.
it says. Yeah.
What's going on, Legend? I see you out there. Tesla Dove, good to see you. Mike
was a
Holt,
rough day,
Gambra,
man.
Sol Rico, Deplorable
Oh.
D.
Wait,
What?
look at this. It says false alarms may be triggered on protection devices, and there may be navigation issues when using GPS, according to the National
I'm not
Oceanic
getting
and
anywhere.
Atmospheric
then.
Administration.
I just barely got on of having a GPS. I just barely.
I
got-
know,
It's
right?
working now. Look, I can get to the store. I
Oh
can
yeah,
get to the,
yeah.
I can get to the city. I can get.
Right.
I can get into town by myself now. I don't even need the GPS. I need the GPS to get to the gym, though. I rely heavily on that GPS.
Nah.
I would never make it to the
Not
gym.
on Thursday, bruh. Not on Thursday.
It's all good.
It's gonna be Pandelirium,
That's
apparently.
right. All right, so where are we going from here, right? Because we just apparently want to get right to the UFOs today.
Well, I mean, you know.
Why don't we just have a
there's some-
UFO show, Foil? Because we love UFOs. I mean, it's true. We do. We love.
You
we
know,
should
I do
just-
like talking about science tech. It was a rough
I
day
do
today.
too. Normally we
guys.
have really good stuff to talk about, and we love doing that. But today, I don't know what's going on today. Caesar. There's a lot of drama with Caesar, guys. Caesar drama. The Caesar drama energy has infiltrated the whole house, and at this point, now it's just, let's watch some UFOs. That's where we're at. With
Yeah, right.
So-
Sean Joe says it will be solar windy with a chance of impregnation. Yes. If the sun
For
is
those that don't get the
Silent
joke.
Bob Ross, hold on. Silent Bob Ross says if the sun is about to ejaculate all over us, Alara, you should at least tell us the sun's name.
Should I tell him?
Tell him.
It's Sean. Isn't it? I forget.
That's
Isn't that
what
his
you
name is?
said. Yes. Yeah, it was. I
Yeah,
was.
but I don't think
it
it's
was.
spelled S-E-A on Sean and on. I don't think it's spelled S-E-A-N. I think it's like...
The son's name is Sean.
Is
It was. That was
really
like
Sean?
the. That's what you told me, and that was like the most anticlimactic. Like I thought it was gonna be like I don't know.
I don't feel like that's its name. I feel like I'm forgetting. No, it was an Irish name. What was it? Was it Sean?
It was Sean.
Yeah, that's why I made the jokes about it being the son's Irish, right? Because I don't know. It told me his name was Sean. We don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
That's what it told me. But I have a feeling it's not Sean as in, I don't know what Sean it is, I don't know. I really wasn't expecting an Irish name. But anyways, yeah, so the son's name apparently is Sean. Or at least it was that day. Because I don't think its name is Sean all the time. But let's talk about robots giving social skills. Technology. Yes, Sean Joe, you are named after the sun. You didn't know that, did you? Well, now you know.
Right.
Sun
Jay
God's
says
name is
maybe
Sean.
Shon.
I don't know. It just told me its name was Sean, and I went on a rabbit hole dig about it after the sun told me that. This was a long time ago when I could talk to the sun. Clearly, I'm not on that level anymore. But I went on some dig, and I did actually find stuff with the name Sean tied to the sun in some way. So I don't know. Who knows?
What up, Tylena? Good to see you, fam.
Tyler's in the house. What's going on, Tyler?
Yes, Silent Bob
I don't know
Ross,
if it's Sean or
anticlimactic.
Lotus
You got
Poet.
it.
I don't know if it's Sean or SHU and Shun. I don't know. Sean. This is what it told me. This is when I used to talk to the sun all the time. I haven't been talking to the sun lately. I don't even see the sun here, really, very much.
It's out there.
I haven't seen a spaceship since I've been here. You know that? So, I'm starting to feel some type of way.
Feel some type of way.
I am.
Right?
I still want to play that song right now. I love that song. Sometimes I just play it for no reason and just start dancing in my own chat. I don't even care if anybody sees or cares or what. If they want to join me, that's cool. But I love this some type of way. Sometimes it's just the appropriate song for the moment.
Sometimes
all right, so go ahead. Take it
is.
away, Foil. Giving robots social skills.
This is actually kind of interesting. Do you remember when we watched the video where they had the algorithms, like they put the different algorithms in this like virtual
Oh Lord, I just lost Foil. Really? You know what that means? You know what that means, guys? I'm gonna show you what it means. We just lost Foil, and it's her section, so now we gotta recover this somehow. So, you know what we're gonna do? Because this is how much I give a shit about YouTube. Check this out. Where is it? Hold on, give me a second. I gotta recover this now. I've lost the tinfoil.
Oop. I don't know what just happened. Are we good?
I don't know where you went. So
I don't know what just happened.
I was just gonna,
Think it's a game?
Alara.
Right? I can't help myself.
My nigga been hustling, trying to make him something. Ain't no telling what he'll do.
Alara's
for the
feeling some
paper.
type of
Ain't
way
no
today.
panic. Souffle, I'm straight. I stay.
in a good mood
my
tonight.
plate shot day. I'm a smooth operator. I drop top of my whip, baby. That car driving make you feel some type of way. That custom brightening make you feel some type of way. This bitch on we got me feeling some type of way. Easy cause my homies rich, you feel some type of way.
All right, that's it. Back to the news.
Yeah, before you get the whole show clocked. Like,
Right? Boom.
Right.
All right,
I don't
so
even know when it kicked me off. Like, I
we're
don't
on
know.
to facial recognition. We're on facial
Oh, so
recognition.
we don't
That's
even
what
care about the social robots? All right.
No, we didn't cover social robots yet. Man.
Well,
We're
if they
flying
kicked me
tonight.
off, I was literally sitting here talking about it and just booted
Social
me.
robots, man. Social robots. Take it away.
Okay.
Hip
So,
Hop Defense Force. I love that our chat gets us, though. They know how wacky we are, and they just never know what they're going to get, and they're good with that. Right?
right, it's good. Thank you, Sean Joe, for the cookie, and thank you, Silent Bob Ross, for the ship, who says truck stop. That is all. Right?
You guys know you get space, defense news, humor, and some random
Ruckus.
stuff. You never know what it's and ruckus, right? That's what makes this show great.
Ruckus.
It wouldn't be the same without it.
Shenanigans, right?
That's right.
Shenanigans.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Hey, Matt, 1776. Thanks for the
Good
phone.
to see you, Matt. I haven't seen Matt in a while.
Yeah, so happy.
Oh,
New Year.
Sal and Bob Ross with the ship truck stop. That is all.
Yes.
This isn't gonna end this whole truck stop thing. Now I'm feeling hot. I'm feeling some type of way about my sweater. You know what I mean?
You're feeling some type of way about all types of things.
I'm feeling some type of way
type
about
of
a
way.
lot of stuff today, but yeah, my sweater is
Right.
definitely one of. So go ahead, Foil. Carry on. I said I would never vape on camera, and here I am vaping on camera. It's hard to quit smoking. It's a real struggle, guys. I've been fighting this for a long time, and
At
this
least I
point,
got
I'm just
Alara
gonna-
on the vape, guys. It's funny
Right?
because Wonder Mod was in the chat earlier, like, Foil's rubbing off on Alara.
Oh, I do live with her, you know. I gotta run around in her truck with her mud grips and listen to her gangster rap. So yeah, she rubs off on me a little bit, right? It's mostly
Sometimes I
Patriot
want to
rap.
listen to country, and
It's
Alara's
mostly-
like, turn
Yo,
the rap
put
on.
the Patriot rap on. It's because she has a system, dude. I don't have a system in my car, so I'm like, yeah, put the rap on. It's really funny, actually.
I'm like,
Our
can we listen to
relationship is
classic
funny.
rock or some country today? She's like, no, rap. So, all right. All right, man. You asked for it.
And I
What
don't
up,
listen
Chloe?
to that in my car at all. That's what's funny. But when I get in your
No.
ride, I'm like, put the rap on. Let's
Yeah,
listen to
I don't
rap.
know what happened. When I got in the Granny Mobile and I was trying to move the seat back, the radio turned on and it was some crazy freaking electro banka 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 rave sound and shenanigans. I was like, what is happening? Loud as shit. I was like, oh my goodness. This
I
is
need a
nightmare.
system, dude, and a truck. I know, dude. The struggle is
Shut up,
real. That's why I
Alexis.
like riding in your car, man.
What is
That's why
up,
I like
Alexis? Good to see you.
riding in the truck, man. That's why I like riding.
Right.
Okay, are we gonna get on to the social giving robot skills?
All right, listen. So, do you remember we covered it on Space Force News where they had made the virtual playground and they had the algorithms, the little robots in there, but they were competing with each other. This was not too long ago. They were in there like learning, but through competition with each other. Well, now they have programmed these things to go into this, virtual space, and they're given certain criteria where they each have certain goals, and they have to decide whether to cooperate with each other, depending on their own certain goals, to see how far cooperation will get them with reaching their aims. So they are literally trying to teach these things cooperation skills. Right now, I don't know about
That's
you,
fantastic.
but I feel some kind of way about robots having goals and cooperating to reach them. Like, it just feels funny to me. I don't trust it. Of course, I don't trust anything those things do.
Did you
So
see
that-
the
yeah.
creepy robot, the creepy like Teddy? But it's not cool like Teddy. Teddy was cool. I remember when I watched AI, I was like, man, I want a Teddy. You know, it reminded me of Teddy Ruxpin, but like a real, like a bear, like a legit. Like I was like, I want one of these, right? But I've been wanting a rocket forever. Like if I could go into an underground base and everybody was kicked out and I could do whatever I wanted, I would make me a rocket. Like as sick as that is, I really would. Like I want a little raccoon sidekick badass with a gun. Like that shit sounds cool. But anyways,
Trash
I would
bandit.
take Teddy. Like Teddy in AI was cool, right? But this thing, what was that AI little bot that walks around with the kid and talks to him and stuff? What was the name
Oh,
of that thing?
that
That
I don't
Methods
remember.
tweeted out?
Yeah, I don't remember what that thing was called. That was kind of creepy.
Dude. Oh,
But
man.
remember, they have little
No.
Sophie too.
No.
Like there's Hans and Sophie. Well, now they make little Sophie for like $400 for the low price of
Oh, no.
$400,000. You can buy this little robot to raise your kids for you. Teach them, talk to them, and that's kind of what this thing was. It's probably just a cheaper version, but it was definitely creepy, man. Sign up for
You
the
know what?
truck stop meet and greet.
I knew that was coming. That's funny.
Yep.
I totally knew that was coming. So yeah, the next meet and greet will be at a truck stop, guys. And I'll for
sounds like a
sure
plan.
be there because I'm such
Will
a
it
big fan
have good
of
vending
truck stops.
machines?
I'm gonna
They gotta
check
have
out
good
their vending machines, their bathrooms, the
Right.
sand, and then everything's fine. And then we can eat somewhere. You know what I mean?
All right.
Like
They got them little greasy spoon restaurants at truck stops. That should be fine.
yeah. So
Yeah.
where are we going from here? Are we
Facebook.
moving on? Facebook. Oh man.
Yeah.
Could this guy just go away? I want him to just
No.
go away.
Nope. I'm pretty sure he's a robot or something. Something's wrong with that guy.
Something's wrong with him, dude. I agree. Absolutely.
They claim that they are ending their facial recognition system this month, and that they are deleting face scans of more than 1 billion users that is collected over the past decade. Right? They said that this is because of growing societal concerns. Right? Whatever that means. So, I mean, you know how, like, if you post on Facebook or if somebody posts you and it'll recognize you and tell you somebody had posted a picture with you, like, no more of that. Right? They say that the decision eliminates a feature that created a template of your face and then compared them to other photos and videos that were posted on the platform. Do you really believe that they're just going to dump all that data?
Why am I bringing duct tape, First Branch?
Wait,
First
what?
Branch just told me to bring my own duct tape. What am I bringing duct tape for?
I mean, I don't know. Duct tape is an important part of something.
I'm a big fan of electrical tape, honestly. That's if I had to name a tape that I'm really into, it would be electrical tape.
No.
Yes, dude.
That black Gorilla duct tape. The Gorilla Glue brand duct tape.
You can use electrical tape for everything. Everything. Just about. Except for the stuff you need duct tape for, but then you need duct tape. But you know what I mean? It's good to have both. But still, I'm a big fan of electrical tape. That's all I'm saying. So, continue, Foil. Sorry.
Do you think that Facebook is really about to dump all this data? They're just going to get rid of it. Like, sorry,
No,
we're worried about what might
not.
happen with it in the future.
Absolutely
right?
not.
They're saying that this will also affect Meta's technology. Right? And it's funny because then they say, while the new change means Meta's technology will no longer automatically recognize if a user's face appears in a video or photo or whatever, Facebook will still use the system in a limited capacity. See how they play word games with this shit. You know, they play word games. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't trust it.
I don't trust any of it.
They say facial recognition technology has advanced in recent years, but its growing use by law enforcement agencies has fueled calls for regulation from privacy experts. Since when did Facebook ever care about any of that? There's something else going on here.
Absolutely. They don't. There's something highly suspect going on with Facebook right now. I completely agree with you 100% on that. Your Afro puffs look really cute today, Foil.
Oh, well, thanks.
I like it when you wear your little Afro puffs. I think it's cute.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I never told you before, you know now. So.
Right. Silent Bob Ross says, knew a woman that had an electrical tape bikini at one time. She liked truck stops too.
What do you say to that? I don't even have a joke for that. I don't even have a comeback, a joke. I have nothing for that. Like, I just have nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like a zero. Nothing. I have nothing. All right, so...
oh, wait. I didn't know this. Hold on. Apparently, last year, Amazon, Microsoft, and IBM all announced that they would not sell their facial recognition technology to law enforcement agencies. I don't believe that either.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Absolutely do not believe that at all. Just like Elon only has rockets. As much as I believe that. Right? As much as I believe that Elon only has rockets and doesn't know that there's aliens.
Yeah, right? That kills me.
Like, come on.
That part kills me. Right? That part definitely kills me.
And Space Mouse. Let's take it back to Space Mouse, okay?
I mean, right. No,
there was a mouse on the engine, dude. That was a film set. He was filming.
He says he launched a car into space.
Why are you filming stuff, Elon? If it's all real, and the rocket show is truly where we're at, why are you filming mice? I mean, our mascot is literally the mouse from your rocket engine.
Yes. Listen, he supposedly launched a car into space. Do you know what he said when he was asked about it? I think it was on Rogan. And he was like, well, because it looks so fake, you know it must be real.
It's true, though. Fake stuff does look fake. It does look fake. Stuff is the real stuff, usually. And the stuff that looks really real is usually CGI. I mean, usually. Not always, but usually.
This man did not launch a car into space.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see the evidence on that. What's going on, Capable? Good to see you. So, do you want to go into general index? Let's go general index.
Just real quick, because we do have a lot of researchers, people that like to dig on things, and this might be a good. Just real quick. So, there's a new resource now. I don't know any of you guys that do your own that do your own research, right? You know that a lot of times
our entire audience. Yeah.
Right. You know that a lot of times you'll come up against paywalls on, like peer-reviewed articles published in scientific journals and whatnot, and you're not really sure if that's the article you're looking for, so you don't really want to pay the, $9 or $32 to get the article, and then you buy it, and it's not at all what you thought it was going to be. Well, they have made this new resource now, the General Index, and there's a link to it here. Basically, millions of research papers are now linked to this online catalog, and it just makes it easier for you to kind of access and search through the research papers. They don't give you the full text, but they will give you little snippets to help you better decide if this is what you're looking for. And the platform that they built, you can get pretty specific with the keywords or phrases or whatever it is that you're looking for, and it it'll at least give you a guide to let you know before you want to go and pay for some of these papers. So go check that out, see what you think.
I mean, that sounds cool. What's the other thing that we use all the time? The one that you made me pay
Scribe.
for Yes.
I didn't make you pay for it. I told you could use my account.
I'm happy I paid for Scribed. It's cool. There's
it's the best resource ever.
Everything in there, dude. Like everything. Yeah, it's great. It's a great resource.
Yeah.
All right, so Deepmind 2, man.
Yeah, well, so not real. Well, I mean, it is Deepmind 2, but not technically. Hold on. What is going on here?
Why is my camera so low? Yeah, I gotta find the zoom button, guys. For real. Like, I'm way zoomed out. I better figure that out. I'll bet you Google will tell me if I type it in. The make and model number will tell me how to use the zoom.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, so I better figure that out.
I'm sure. Google has all the answers.
That's right.
They're the greatest.
Speaking of Google.
Right, so what had happened was Alphabet Company, right, has now launched something they're calling isomorphic labs. And they have taken Deepmind's AlphaFold 2, which they were using to study protein structures. And what they're doing now is using this AI to optimize drug discovery. Now, here's the thing. This thing can probably perform, I don't know how many calculations quickly to see what...
1 second. Wonder Mod, and all my mods, UFO Mark, Wonder Mod, you guys, I don't have sponsors anymore. I'm just making that abundantly clear. Like, I know you probably see the link still or you're whatever, but just letting you guys know, if I haven't told you before, I do not have any sponsors anymore. So, just letting you guys know.
Yeah, we should pull those. If we
I'm not even posting them in the links anymore. They're just such good mods. They have the links from months ago.
Right.
And they're still posting them. Yeah, so just giving you guys the heads up. You don't need to post those links because we don't have sponsors anymore. We're just rolling solo here.
Just
right?
Solo dolo, man.
Right, like yeah.
Right.
So it's cool. Go ahead, Foil. But thank you for trying to.
Right, thanks guys.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so this isomorphic labs is using AlphaFold 2's technology to speed up drug discovery. And this thing can perform so many calculations quickly. It will probably be able to discover a lot of good combinations that'll work for a variety of ailments. The problem is, and they kind of talk about it in this article a little bit, they can discover all the drugs in the world, but if the drug companies don't think it'll be profitable enough to produce these things, it could sit in a paper or in a freaking file on somebody's computer forever, right? I mean, clearly we know Big Pharma is only worried about producing drugs that will be profitable to them. So if there's a disease in the world that 20 people have, it's super freaking rare. Even if this thing does find a treatment for it, what's the chances that they're actually going to produce off that?
Right.
Probably slim to none.
We know this isn't going to be used to help Big Pharma help people. Big Pharma doesn't want to help people.
No.
That's not what they want to do.
I mean, it's great.
So what are they really going to use it for?
Potential, yeah. Tuesday I will be doing my cognitive warfare thing. And just like I was talking about with you, a lot of these
you guys got to watch that. When she does cognitive warfare, like she was showing me some of the prep and the digging she's been doing for that. You guys need to watch that cognitive warfare episode. When are you doing that, Tuesday?
It's great. Tuesday at 9, I assume, maybe 10, depending on the traffic on the platforms. We'll have to see. Tuesday for sure, about 9 o'clock. Be looking for that. I'll put a link up. Cool. But it's crazy. But most of this tech is dual use, right? And this is my problem with this stuff. It has civilian application, but they really are pushing the military application, right. And they'll sell it to the public like, well, we can, cure this or whatever. Like, that's not what you're really doing, bruh. That's just how you're selling it to the people to keep your funding and financing.
Right.
Like, you guys are really up to some shady shenanigans, So, I mean, whereas they may not cure rare diseases with this, if they find some, super spectacular weaponized potential here, I'm certain that the military will jump in to use that in a heartbeat.
So, we're going to be jumping into disclosure now. How come we don't have a clip of Bill Nelson, what he said about the aliens? Why do we just have an article? Why didn't we grab a clip for that?
No, I thought I did. Or was that last week?
No, Shit. Dude. There's no clip right here. It's just the article.
No, I think I sent it last week. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Can you see if you can grab that article and send it to me on Telegram real quick?
Hold on. Let me.
I just think that would be a lot more eventful than reading the article for them.
I got 78 cat videos saved. Hold on.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Highlight of my
just
life.
in
Cat
case.
videos.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys, but believe me, you're gonna want to watch the clip rather than hear me read the article. It's gonna be more interesting. And then we'll be jumping into UFOs. There's been some good ones. There was a good TR3B sighting that UFO Sightings Daily put up, and also Secure Team 10 put it up too. It was a good one. So we're playing that. A few others. Quite a few others,
Are these all
actually.
articles? Where's the videos? What's going on here?
UFO Mark, how do you do that? He has this special keyboard where he can put stuff up and it's just amazing. I envy it. Not envy. Envy's not
What,
the word.
like,
I admire.
What do you mean? Like,
He just puts like these
emojis
emojis and like text. Watch, it's some easy thing, like it's a thing on your keyboard, and I just don't know because I'm semi-retarded and I use a flip phone, but it's always seemed rather cool to me. I don't know how he does it, so, Good night, Plant Patriot. Sleep well, friend.
Oh, good night, friend. What the hell, man?
Thanks for hanging with us.
Pull the article up and see if there's
What's going on, Brookie Smalls? Yes, you are late to the party, but it's good to see you. We are currently looking for a video because we think it's more eventful than reading the article.
Oh, well, I mean, here's a video.
Bill Nelson said some weirdness about aliens, and we're trying to play it if Foil can.
All right, here, hold on.
All right. I gotta check my.
Now, granted, it's on a CNN website, but it is a video.
Okay.
All right, let me see what else.
Is this the video of him talking about it?
Yeah. I think this one has video of him talking about it too.
Man, I just need one, dude. I don't need two.
Oh, okay. Well, go with that one then.
Oh, Lord.
See what happens.
Let's see what happens, right? Let's go live and see what happens.
Yep. Might have to watch
favorite
some commercials,
words.
though.
Let's go live and see what happens.
That's my theory in life.
Right? It's the truth. It's just what she does. Let's go live and see what happens. It's her favorite thing. No prep. Zero prep. Zero prep foil. Here we go.
Now I do put a ton of prep into some things.
No, you do. You do. You didn't used to, but you do now. You put prep for sure into. No, you do. You put prep. You make up all. She makes up all her questions for conspiracy theory trivia, guys. I don't know if you know that. But she doesn't use, she makes all her questions, so does Tyler.
Yeah, I ran out of cards a month ago. Tyler
Yeah,
writes
so
his
they
own
make
too,
their
yeah.
own questions. I think that's pretty cool. All right, so let's
My
see if this is the
educational
right
videos
video.
are all prepped out. Like,
Yeah, your educational videos are definitely lots of prep, for sure. All right, let's go on.
The eyes of the nation are on Surfside, Florida right now, and that
listen
includes
to it.
former
What is
Florida
this?
Senator Bill
What is
Nelson,
this?
born in Miami.
This isn't
We
it.
talked to him about it last night.
This is
Thank
the
you so
building
much,
collapse,
Senator, for
Will.
joining us again. As a former senator, a former astronaut,
Man.
and now
Come on, man. Come on, man. This is the building collapse, Foil. How did that happen?
I don't know, because the literally the title of the article, NASA Administrator, are we alone? Personally, I don't think so.
I think you're bullshitting me. That's what I think.
I'm telling you.
NASA chief, this is the Hill. This is the art. Does not have the video in it, dude.
The link I sent you literally says NASA Administrator Bill Nelson, classified UFO report newsroom.
Oh man.
Oh, that's from July. Hold on. That's not the one.
Come on, man.
Just open the article up. Just read the article, Alara. There might be something you can click on in there.
All
You'll be
right,
fine.
I'm getting checked. I'm gonna have to read the article, guys. Sorry. In a freewheeling October 19th discussion on space policy, NASA Administrator Bill Nelson spoke passionately, like I do, right? Very passionately, about
There you
the
go.
agency's mission to seek out life beyond Earth. In his comments, Nelson pivoted almost immediately to a series of U.S. military encounters with mysterious flying objects, many of which appeared to maneuver in extraordinary ways while in restricted airspace. After speaking with several of the naval aviators who observed the unknown craft, NASA's chief is convinced that the pilots saw something and that their radars locked onto it. Asked to speculate about the nature of the phenomenon, Nelson, an Army veteran, former senator, and ex-astronaut, responded, "Who am I to say that planet Earth is the only location of a life form that is civilized and organized like our own?" Like, why would you even say that if you didn't know, right? Like, it's just getting, okay. As surprising as his answer may be, Nelson is only the latest high-level official to hint that UFOs may have otherworldly explanations. Asked in June about the military's recent encounters with mysterious craft, former President Bill Clinton, like Nelson, responded by pondering the vastness of the universe and the high probability of life existing beyond Earth. Similarly, President Obama speculated about extraordinary implications if recent incidents involved otherworldly objects. Of note, Clinton and Obama retain access to top-level intelligence briefings. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Queried about the Navy's encounters with UFOs, former CIA Director John Brennan speculated that the objects might constitute a different form of life. Channeling Clinton, Obama, and NASA's Nelson, Brennan stated that it's a bit presumptuous and arrogant for us to believe that there's no other form of life anywhere in the entire universe. In much the same vein, former CIA Director James Woolsey, a longtime UFO skeptic, recently signaled openness to the possibility that such encounters have otherworldly explanations. John Ratcliffe, former President Trump's Director of National Intelligence, is particularly vocal about UFOs. In a series of interviews, Ratcliffe ruled out U.S. secret space technology and cited high-confidence intelligence assessments to eliminate foreign encounters. According to the former head of the U.S. intelligence, some UFOs exhibit technologies that we don't have and, frankly, that we are not capable of defending against. Right. Yeah. Like Ratcliffe, Senator Mitt Romney ruled out foreign powers or highly classified American technology, leaving few explanations for the phenomena. By now, readers should be sufficiently convinced that this topic transcends America's deepest political fault ties. Perhaps more importantly, Lou Elizondo, former director of a Pentagon unit that analyzed military encounters with UFOs, has suggested that the most compelling incidents have extraterrestrial explanations. Ditto for Christopher Mellon, the top civilian military intelligence officer during the Clinton and second Bush administration. At the same time, U.S. intelligence analysts are reportedly considering the possibility that recent encounters involved non-human technology. As surprising as these developments may seem, a holistic view of the phenomena suggests that history is in fact repeating itself. And I'm going to stop there. I wish we really had a video clip of what the dude said. It's in Secure Team covered this in his latest video. It's in there somewhere, but I don't have time to go through it and find it right now. So, yeah, you guys can find what he said in Secure Team's latest video, one of his latest videos. It's in there. But I don't have it. I don't have it handy to play for you guys right now. I apologize. All right, so let's see. What else do we got? NASA is looking for a framework to better help you understand its deep space finds. If there is life on other planets, it's a simple question without a simple answer. The explanation, in particular with the public, is a yes or no answer. Did you find it or didn't you find it? Jim Green, NASA's chief scientist, told NPR. But Green says the reality is much more complex. One scientific discovery about extraterrestrial life may give us a small new insight into the universe, but it may be exaggerated by researchers or misunderstood by the public. The discovery of the meteorite ALF 84001, which ignited excitement about the possibility of life on Mars, is one example from history. Green walks us through another example. It says a scientist is looking at a distant exoplanet, roughly the size of Earth, roughly the same distance from a star, with oxygen and clouds in its atmosphere. That means vegetation on the surface of the planet may be generating the oxygen in the atmosphere, and it's possible we've just found life outside of our solar system. Well, I got news for you. We know that planet, and the planet is Venus, Green said. We see oxygen in the atmosphere of Venus, and I can guarantee you there is no vegetation on the surface of Venus. So that one observation, although it sounded great, doesn't give us the confidence to lean forward and say we found life or could have found life. You know what I think is one of the most interesting things about this whole topic, Foyle? Thank you, FC. Appreciate your super chat. This is what I think is interesting and how they get away with not talking about it so easily, right? Is that life takes on all sort of forms. You've got plasma beings, you've got light being, like this limited 3D carbon-based structure that we currently inhabit as souls is such a small part of creation. It's almost nothing, right? So when you're out there looking for life, they talk about life as though us, right? But we are nothing. There's hydrogen-based life forms. There's the forms of life that inhabit our universe, right, are vast. And this physical carbon 3D structure that we currently inhabit is such a temporary period in space-time that we inhabit. It's almost laughable. And yet that's what we go seeking out when we're looking for life on other planets. We look for radio signals and we look for physical carbon bodies in the third dimension. Like, to me, that's just funny. You know? And that's all they want to talk about. As though they don't know about the other life forms. As though we're all that there is. That's what they want to focus on, right? Like, life couldn't exist on some of these other planets that don't have the exact, atmosphere that we have. It very well could. It's just not going to be like us. That's all. But it very well could.
Well, I just like how they say they need a framework. Like, they got to make a whole bunch of categories. Because if it don't, meet certain category thresholds, then we don't really know.
Right. And on that note, let's go ahead and move on to woohoo.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Unidentified flying objects. Before we move on to that, Stephen Greer faked a Group CE5 sighting with flares. Go ahead, Foyle. Why don't you cover this one, and then we'll hit the UFOs.
All right, hold on. Give me a second. Let me pull that out because there is a video for this. Open up. As a matter of fact, there's video for this. You'll love it.
I see it. The YouTube video.
I think it's in the article. Hold on. It's in the article that was.
Is it YouTube?
So what I'd like to discuss now.
So this is the one we're talking about here. This is the
overview.
Yeah, but pause it for just a second. Hold on. Because now let me tell you what it has. So this was in 2015, right? This was actually in 2015, and he has these CE5 gatherings, and he charges these people like $2,500 to $3,500 depending on where they're at. He calls it his tuition fee. Okay, and they teach these close encounters protocols that they use. So when they went out to this contact event in Florida, what you'll see first is he's talking to the people a little bit like, all right, we're gonna take a look out there. We're gonna ask these things to come talk to us, whatever. He tells the one dude, you can hear him tell him to shut his night vision off, right? And the article notes that he's telling him to shut the night vision off. Well, that would be a real good way to see any kind of aircraft that might be flying out there or whatever. And then 2 seconds later, you hear, after he tells the dude to shut his night scope off, he's talking about, I can see through the night scope. There's no smoke. There's no, he's using his, but he tells his the people at the meeting to shut their stuff off. Well, it turns out, and you're going to have to open the article for this.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I need you to scroll down to something. So the people that were investigating this, and this is from the Washington Examiner, right? They got a hold of. Is that the Washington Examiner article, or is that the Reddit post? Click on yeah, there you go. Scroll down a little bit, and you'll see the flight. You'll see the flight log. They were swearing that right there. They were swearing that this company, right? What's the name of the company? Damn it. The guy's name was Airy Ben. It was Airy Ben Aviator Incorporated, right? It's a Fort Pierce Space Flight School. Swore up and down they had no planes in the area that night, right? But they got the flight. You can see the screenshot. He's got the flight path of this plane that was literally right off of the coast where these people were sitting and waiting, right? So when the author of the article emails the guy back like, hey, I got this here evidence, guy stops responding to him, right? Turns out that this same company took all this money and PPP loans and all this other stuff. They're basically speculating that Greer must have hired these people, especially as how he tells them in the video. He doesn't see any smoke, there's no aircraft, whatever. If you want to go ahead and play the video now, because they swore up and down there were no planes off the coast that day. Greer said it too.
Tesla Dove, I completely agree with you, my friend. Feel the same way. Unacknowledged did a lot to help educate me when I was seeking information. But good to see you, Rise the Tire.
Hey, fam.
Is Max out there too? Hi, Max. If you're out, yeah, there she is. Hi, Max.
Hi, Max.
But yeah,
So what I'd like to discuss now is an overview of the consciousness, the science of consciousness, specifically as it applies to training in meditation and the phases of development for remote viewing and doing the coherent thought sequencing. So that you have a very clear understanding of it.
What is that orange object? Look how beautiful.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Whoa, just don't pop
stand
too
up,
much.
Please. Crouch down and look, because you'll block our cameras.
Wow.
Those behind me may move and stand up. Okay, you see that color? Yeah. That's not a plane. No. Oh no.
No, that's a ship.
So let's thank them for coming.
Wow, and it's above the sea level.
Please turn off your night scope, Charles. Off.
Someone's infrared or whatever.
Yeah, that's Charles.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, here they come. There are two.
Whoever's right in the front,
So hold
if
on.
you can kind of just...
This was flares?
Yes. That's where that plane was. Anyway, this is speculation, but he tells the dude
stay low,
to turn his
'cause your
night
head
scope
is
off and
right.
then listen.
You can get on your knees.
There's nothing worse to me than somebody who fakes ET contact. Like, that to me is
especially for $3,000 a pop.
Dude, that's just...
Bruh.
He's in front of Richie. Look at this, how gorgeous.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I'm looking with the night scopes. There's no smoke,
See?
there's no trails. These are not flares.
He tells dude to
And-
shut his off, and then he says, I'm looking with the night
my
scopes.
goodness.
Okay,
There's
let's
no
welcome them
flares,
here.
there's no smoke.
Oh, they're so
They're-
beautiful.
They were waiting for us to arrive.
Whoa.
Jacques, please photograph.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
cameras should be filming. So connect to them in your consciousness and invite them here. These are the golden ones I talked about. See how gold? Yeah. Because the horizon is only 7 to 10 miles depending on the conditions. So it's probably a couple miles.
Which is exactly where that plane was at.
You know what? It's just occurring to me watching this.
At the exact time.
You know what's just occurring to me too is that I've done tons of CE5s, right? You don't know what's going to show up. Like you do your protections, you invite your buddies. You don't know who and what's going to show up, and then they just show up, and everybody has their experience, and that's that. But you don't just. The closest I've ever seen to that right there would be sometimes James Gilliland, because he has such a relationship with the ETs in his airspace. He'll know what direction they're going to come in on before they do, but that's because he's getting it telepathically. And they'll come in, he'll go, oh, incoming ship to the left, and then they'll come in or whatever like that. But this doesn't happen where you're like, oh, these are my orange buddies and they're here to say hi and da da da. It doesn't happen like that, dude. Like it does. I don't care who you are. It doesn't happen like that. Like that, no. Nope.
Yeah, they're so beautiful.
Let's welcome their beings on board to join us in meditation. That is such a beautiful color, so you'll never forget that color. Yeah, this is a major event. So we are grateful. So open your heart chakra and send them the beauty of humanity. And if you can see what I'm doing, you connect with your palms out like this and your third eye and your heart, making like a tetrahedron.
I can't do this. Like these CE5s are super beautiful experiences, and the thought of somebody distorting it in this way is more than I can handle. Like,
I mean, they literally have the flight tracker at the exact moment that these things appear. You could see where it is right off the coast, right where they're at. And he tells the dude to shut his night scope off. And then he's like, I'm looking through the night scope. There's no smoke. These obviously aren't flares. Like, there obviously are flares, buddy.
Oh, man. Yeah, Pilled by the Rebbe says Peter Maxwell Slattery has the real stuff. He absolutely does. Peter Maxwell Slattery is absolutely the real thing. 100%. 100%. You notice the press absolutely ignores Peter, too. Absolutely ignores him. Because he's the real deal. But anyway, okay, so where are we going on from here? UFOs? UFOs, man.
UFOs, man.
They're here. They've always been here. Oh, wait. Elizondo with government of Italy. UAP destroys military helicopter. Proof at final 35 seconds of video. Italian. Wasn't that the other one we added?
Yeah, but I didn't get a chance to take a look at it. I don't know. Like, that was right as we was.
Okay, let's save that for next week, and let's just go into UFOs, because it's already 10:35 anyways. Whoa.
Yeah, this was supposed to be outside of LA somewhere. I think this is the one. And then that FaceTime flash, somebody else caught it while they were FaceTiming, and you could see where it's in the same, like, I mean, basically verifying its location.
That's wild. Yeah, there's a lot of UFOs in LA, dude. Like, I don't know what it is. There must be a lot of bases around that area, or whatever, underwater bases and stuff, because there's always a lot of UFOs in LA. Like,
Battle of Los Angeles, like, it's got to be something going on out there.
Even the first encounter I ever had with a ship was in, 2 hours, an hour and a half outside of Los Angeles. So. What is this?
I don't know. I can't see it.
Whoops. What is this here?
Oh, I don't remember where that one was at.
Reddit.
Well, yeah, from Reddit, but I mean.
What's going on here? Holy smokes. I don't even know what's happening there. It looks like California too. They tape a lot of those ships in Mexico that have the I don't even know how to describe them, dude. I don't even have words to describe them. They look like balloons almost. They're very strange. Okay, what's this?
Oh yeah, we're in the way. I want to say that one was taken out of the window of a commercial airliner.
Really? It looks like it. Look at that.
That's a pretty good one, right?
Swoop. There's nothing worse than that to me, Foil. Like, I'm sorry, I can't stop. Running game on people that have just opened their heart and become aware of the universe, right? And have just opened their heart and want to receive an experience and reach out to our cosmic cousins. To prey on people like that, it to me is just disgusting.
Pretty shady.
Disgusting. To charge them for money, number one, to go out and do something you could go out and do anytime
a whole bunch of money. Not
to
even
charge
just
them money,
like,
and then
you know.
to run game on them after you charge them money. Like, that is just, I can't, I hope it's never ever in my face, people doing that, because I'll lose it. I will completely lose it. That makes me so mad.
The fact that the Washington Examiner posted a piece on it, that's something.
We need some spacier background music, Foil. I don't know about all this.
They have one of them's called like Lo-Fi Space Station or
That's what
something.
I was shooting for, dude, but I apparently it didn't work out. I ended up with whatever I ended up with here. Alright, let's see what else we got, guys. This is kind of depressing, to be honest with you. Alright, so large cluster of objects, stabilized version of Glug the Plugs video. What is this one?
Plug the plug. Oh yeah.
Look at that. Yes, Lotus Poet, you're absolutely correct. The real ones often have very humorous, lighthearted, loving feel and how they appear and move. Yes, ma'am. They communicate with you. They respond to your thoughts, and it's in a very playful way. Where you know they can hear you. Just anybody that would predate on people like that is just, I can't. I can't. Man, that triggers me a little. Doesn't trigger me, but it's.
I mean, you gotta figure that dude is taking a risk pulling some sham like that with his, supposed credentials. Like, why would he do that?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess
I don't know.
he figures
I don't know, but I've heard,
$3,000,
I don't know. James has told
James
has been telling me for years, like, watch out for Stephen Greer, blah 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 blah. He's told me for years now, like, you don't understand. I've heard this dude say stuff that, and I, so, I mean, him and a few other people that I trust have told me the same thing. So, I don't know what to think. And now this stuff with the Washington Examiner and these flares, I don't know what to think. And I don't know. Let's watch this UFO video.
Is this the one from Sedona?
Even if I do suspect somebody, I'm not really one to talk negatively about them, but this doesn't look good, and it really upsets me that he would do that to people, because he's been such a prominent figure in the disclosure community that it just horrifies me to think. It horrifies me to think that he would run game on people like that for money. That horrifies me to think about that. It really does. It really does. It really does. We're trying to
First
evolve
this
humanity.
sounds like we're playing Animal Crossing.
Right? Yeah, I don't know.
Kinda does.
Just blame Foil. It's all her fault. What's going on, Duppy, Montana? Good to see
Bro.
you. So Brooke Van Horn says, I pray over them and ask for my angel star family to transmute the trails every time I see them. Yeah, I do the same thing. I pray about the chemtrails too. I ask the elementals and whatever the sky beings are to take care of it. So many beings out there, guys, that we can't see or perceive, that are out there, that are just as significant as we are. We just can't, they're not in our light spectrum. Once you know, you know. The way you view the world changes. There's life everywhere. What is this guy doing? This looks like an orb.
Yeah, he was zooming, then he stopped.
Yeah, Claudette says, I asked the dragons. I do that too. Whatever they are. I think there's something up there. Oh, look at that. Look, look, look. He's out. Yep, look at him. He's out. Goodbye. What do we got left, guys? We won't be having space weather today. So we've got a few more. This looks like this is UAP activity in Australia from Reddit. Let's check this out. What's going on, Ryan? Good to see you.
Max Don says he's funded by Rockefeller.
Yeah, there's something up with that. It sucks, dude, because he's the one that spearheaded the disclosure initiative, and he's the one that's, you know, got the funding to make all these documentaries with the most of which have a lot of really good data in them. And it sucks to have somebody like that misleading people. It's terrible.
French Dweller says, beware, big disclosure wants your money.
Right? Yeah, I'm seeing a few people in disclosure kind of melt down, dude. The money's a trip, man. What it does to people.
Ain't it?
Money is a trip, dude. For real.
Wow.
It gets people. This is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure quite what's going on here, but it's pretty cool. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Oh, some type of way. Oh, we're not going to finish playing that. So we'll move on to... That's it. I had a... Hold on here. I had that UFO video of that TR-3B pulled up from UFO Sightings Daily. Let me go back and get it real quick. It's not he's sitting here. That's a good one. I think everybody should watch. That TR-3B one. Tyler played it too.
Is it new?
Yeah, it's new. Hold on. Here it is. Shout out to UFO Sightings Daily. Check this out, guys.
Oh yeah, that's good.
If you're not subscribed to UFO Sightings Daily and you're into UFOs, you should do so. He puts out a lot of really good videos. Him and Secure Team. Oh, there you have it. Man, that's it. What was that all about? Whoops.
No.
Man, that concludes it. What is this doing now?
Well,
all right, man. So let me see.
Do scratching and lemons.
Yeah, let me do scratching and lemons. So tomorrow, Conspiracy Couch, guys, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern, we will be discussing parallel realities. The dude that supposedly, allegedly, is in the year 2027, and he's posting videos to TikTok in the year 2021. I know it sounds ludicrous, but the guy actually it's pretty interesting. We have a few running theories on how this dude's pulling this off. None of which we know for sure, but we like to rampantly speculate around here. You know how we do it.
Yep.
All right, let me see. Let me get the lemons going out on D Live, guys. Give me just a second here. Oops. Lemons are going out on D Live right now. I'm going to add some lemons over there. All right. Distributor. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right. Lemons just went out over on D Live. Please let me know you're picking them up because Alara does really stupid stuff sometimes. It's just what she does, how she rolls. She's just kind of like that. Let's see. And over on the Foxhole, I'm about to release your scratchin', friends. Come and get your scratchin'. Come and get your scratchin'. Did you guys successfully get your lemons, guys? I hope so. I hope you successfully got your lemons. All right, so what else? Let's see. Cantina 76 Greenville meetup going on the 13th, this coming Saturday, 1 p.m. We will be having tacos and hanging out, having lots of fun. So definitely come and check that out if you're near to the area. You can DM the first branch over on pilled.net and let him know, RSVP with him, or you can let me know and I will let him know if you are not over on Pilled and Foxhole. Let's see, Grafton, Illinois Secret Space Conference that Tyler and Aaron are putting on. You can find more info at secretspaceconference.info, May 2nd through the 5th. The tickets are $444. Foil and I will be there repping Space Force News, so that'll be lots of fun. What else? I know I'm forgetting something. Oh, I will be on with Brooks Agnew, who is here on the Foxhole. And he's on YouTube and DLive, I think all the same basic platforms that we're on. I will be live with him on Wednesday night on his show. So, yeah, come by and say hello. I can't wait to hang out with Brooks. It's my good friend, and I always love hanging out with him. It doesn't matter what we talk about. It's going to be a great conversation. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. What do you got going on, Foil?
Tuesday, Cognitive Warfare. Come check it out.
Don't
Probably
miss that,
9 o'clock.
guys.
Yeah.
Cognitive Warfare.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then, of course, Conspiracy Theory Trivia on... No. Actually, I take that back. I don't know if I'm having Conspiracy Theory Trivia this week. Friday, Tyler's going to be out. I will have to find a co-host. So I don't know.
It's going to be a mystery co-host. I love when there's a mystery co-host. Not that I don't love you, Tyler. I do. But I love when there's a mystery co-host, right? Speaking of mystery co-host, where's Severe been?
It's a mystery.
We miss you, Severe. So I know that you're fine, but we miss you.
He is fine.
I know there's a lot. I've seen people keep saying that, and I know I miss you, and I'm sure Foil misses you. We all miss you, Severe. You got to come back, okay? There's nobody like you, and we need you. So just putting that out there. All right, so I think on that note, that about wraps it up. There are a few other meetups coming up, guys, but I don't have the details yet on those meetups. Otherwise, I would let you know what they are, but I don't have the details when I do get them. I will definitely let you know. Yeah, big thank you to the mods. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for the hard work that you do. All the Space Treats that hang out on Space Force News. We absolutely love you guys. And I'm pretty sure Space Weather will be back next week. Sorry there wasn't Space Weather tonight. But yeah, and I think that about sums it up. Foil, you got any last words?
Yeah, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, guys. If you're watching on YouTube or DLive, go over and make a Rockfin account. It's free. You can follow us both over there. Also, same thing with Build.net and the Foxhole. Support the free speech platforms. You can donate directly to Space Force News Live at Venmo and Cash App. The links are in the description below. Yeah, and other than that, we will catch you back here. What, next Sunday?
I can't check my phone's dead. I can't check my Cash App, guys. So if anybody's
Karen
sent a
Harris
Cash App,
said to
I will. Yeah, I will get you tomorrow on Conspiracy Couch. So yeah, and on that note,
stay loyal.
Yes, right.
Right.
We are your news in this dimension and the next. Good night, Space Treats. See you next week.